The saying, "hurry before it's all gone," is so familiar that many people no longer notice whether it applies to all items or only to a few, leaving them with time to consider the rest. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. Dyson Supersonic Hairdryer. Costco is clearing out the old Dyson Supersonic batch before importing the new model. And that is why the red star tag appeared on the shelf along with a $100 discount, bringing the price from $399.99 down to $299.99, significantly deeper than typical sales for this line. The technology that measures heat 40 times per second remains intact, despite being an old version. And the V9 motor is located in the handle to help balance weight during long drying sessions. For anyone who was once hesitant about the nearly $400 original price, this is a rare occasion to own it without having to overthink too much. 2. Shark Power Detect Never Touch Pro Robot. The charging base of this Shark robot not only self-empties trash, but also automatically washes and dries the mop pads with hot air, solving the exact damp mildew odor issue that older robot models often encounter. Falling from $599.99 to $449.99, this $150 difference makes the final price only half that of iRobot or Roborock in the same feature segment. New generation LiDAR navigation helps map each room accurately, making it very suitable for pet-owning homes that need daily cleaning. There is a speed figure that makes even professional baristas surprised. 3. Brio 740 iNugget Ice Maker. The first batch of ice comes out in less than 10 minutes, setting this Brio 740i apart from most household ice makers that require a long wait for ice. Originally priced at $249.99, it's now only $199.99, producing soft, chewy ice nuggets just like those used in major fast food chains. With a daily capacity of 44 pounds, it's enough to continuously serve a large family party without running out of ice, and the glass front and interior LED lighting add a touch of sophistication to your kitchen. 4. Infinity XT LED Motion Lights. No need to hire an electrician and spend hundreds of dollars. This set of 3 Infinity XT motion-activated lights sticks directly under your kitchen cabinets and automatically turns on when someone approaches, turning off after 30 seconds of inactivity to save battery power. Currently priced at just $21.99, $6 less than the original $27.99, the adhesive installation takes only a few minutes, requiring no drilling. Decor enthusiasts on social media often suggest this in Costco Hidden Gems videos, and it's perfect for adding to stairwell corners or dark closets. 5. Kirkland Signature Alkaline Batteries. If you see strange packaging on the Kirkland battery shelf, don't rush to think the formula inside has also changed, because the battery core actually maintains the old standard. The 48-count box dropped to $14.99 from $17.99, which calculates to just over 31 cents per battery, half as cheap as Duracell or Energizer sold elsewhere with equivalent runtime. For power-hungry household devices like TV remotes or children's toys, this is an expense worth stocking up on. 6. Eufy Video Doorbell Dual Camera. The beauty of this Eufy doorbell lies in the fact that it does not lose monthly storage subscription fees like Ring or Nest often collects, saving $5 to $10 per month in the long run. The initial purchase price alone is also $30 lighter, from $119.99 down to $89.99. 2 separate cameras help both recognize faces and monitor packages placed on the ground. The tech community on Reddit often mentions this item because it eliminates the most annoying hidden cost. 7. Eufy Solar Outdoor Camera. Just 2 hours of sun per day is enough for this Eufy solar camera to operate permanently without needing to be taken down for periodic charging or complex wall drilling and wiring like many other security camera lines. This discount reaches $50, pulling the price from $149.99 down to $99.99. The color night vision mode is much sharper than the typical black and white style, and the IP67 waterproof standard withstands harsh wind and rain. For backyards or outdoor parking lots where it is difficult to pull power to, This is nearly the cleanest solution currently available on the market. There is a headphone design that intentionally does not plug your ears, and that is exactly the point that makes it most worth buying. 8. Shokz OpenFit 2SE Headphone. Traditional in-ear headphones often feel stuffy and uncomfortable if worn all day, while the open-back design of the Shokz OpenFit 2SE is the complete opposite, gently hugging the outside of the ear while still providing clear sound. Originally priced at $149.99, the price has now dropped to $109.99, offering up to 28 hours of continuous battery life with the charging case. Runners and cyclists in the US are raving about the secure fit during strenuous activity, a combination of safety and comfort. 9. Ninja Flip 10-in-1 Smart Oven and Air Fryer. Reclaiming up to 75% of counter space is the most notable figure for this Ninja Flip, thanks to its design that flips up against the wall after use. The original $189.99 level is now only $149.99. The cooking chamber is wide enough for a 13-inch pizza, with heating speeds up to 60% faster than traditional ovens. For small apartments, this is nearly an all-in-one replacement for both bulky ovens and air fryers. 10. Ninja Crispy Glass Air Fryer. No need to open the lid midway and lose heat. Just look through the glass container of the Ninja Crispy Glass to see how browned your food is. Originally priced at $159.99, it's now down to $124.99. The set includes 3 heat-resistant glass containers that can be used for frying and also stored in the refrigerator, saving you the hassle of washing other utensils. With such a significant price reduction upon its release this year, it's no wonder American housewives are raving about it. 11. Gillette Venus Disposable Razors. A single soda bought at a gas station costs nearly $2, yet each Gillette Venus razor in this 15-count box calculates to just over $1.33, significantly cheaper than the $2.50 to $3 rate when bought individually at CVS or Walgreens. The box price is down to $19.99, a $5 discount from $24.99. The rounded head hugs body curves, and the aloe moisture strip helps the blades glide smoothly without causing skin irritation. Buying in bulk once is enough for a long summer vacation, so you don't have to remember to buy more mid-trip. 12. Kinder Bueno Bars. In the video, even the presenter had to correct the price because they misread it, which shows just how popular the Kinder Bueno box was when it first hit the shelves. The current price is $14.99, down $5 from $19.99, featuring a crispy wafer filled with rich hazelnut cream and topped with premium European standard milk chocolate. Compared to the price of $1.89 to $2.20 per individual pack at gas stations or convenience stores, buying a box of 20 packs here is clearly much more advantageous. Next, there is a snack designed specifically to never get your hands dirty. 13. Nutella GO Snack Packs. The separate compartment for the crispy pretzel sticks and the thick Nutella spread is a design feature that prevents this snack from getting your hands dirty, whether you're driving or walking. A box of 16 is discounted by $5, down to $10.99 from $15.99, which works out to about 68 cents per box, a quick way to satisfy a sweet craving without stopping for a seat. This is practically a staple in family shopping bags for summer getaways. 14. Kleenex Facial Tissue. Elementary school teachers in the US often include Kleenex on their list of recommended classroom donations, which is why this back-to-school edition of tissue paper is usually sold out by the end of the month. Priced at $16.39, down $5 from $21.39, these 3-ply papers are soft yet durable and won't crumble or leave lint when wiping. A large box is enough for the whole family or for your child's class for an entire semester without needing to restock. 15. Tide Pods Ultra Oxy 4-in-1. No need to measure or worry about spills. Each Tide Pods Ultra Oxy pack contains 4 cleaning technologies that dissolve quickly in both cold and hot water. A box of 100 pods is discounted by $5, now $20.99 from $25.99, and is rated to remove stubborn stains like coffee or mud twice as effectively as regular laundry detergent. With a long shelf life, many American families tend to buy 2 or 3 boxes at a time during these sales. 16. Dawn Power Wash Spray Dishwashing Liquid. Spray it on, wait a few seconds, wipe gently, and then rinse with water. Just like that, the entire home cleaning community on TikTok calls this a revolution in hand-washing dishes. The set, including 1 ready-to-use spray bottle and 2 refills, is $3 off, down to $9.99 from $12.99. Active suds break down stubborn grease without needing a pre-soak like traditional methods. Very suitable for baking sheets or non-stick pans with heavy grease buildup after a weekend barbecue. 17. Downy Unstoppables Fresh Scent. The fresh scent fibers in Downy Unstoppables dissolve right at the start of the wash cycle, penetrating deep into the fabric fibers and keeping clothes smelling fresh for up to 12 weeks after they're put in the closet, longer than many people imagine. The large 40-ounce bottle is discounted by $4, now $15.99 from $19.99. Simply drop it directly into the washing machine. No additional liquid fabric softener is needed. 1 bottle lasts 4 to 6 months for the whole family. Why does a sponge know how to automatically change firmness depending on the water temperature being used? 18. Scrub Mommy Variety Pack. Firms up in cold water to scrub away burnt bits, then softens in warm water for gentle wiping. That is how Scrub Mommy sponges change firmness according to water temperature without needing to switch sponges for different tasks. The 8-pack box is $3.50 off, now $12.49 from $15.99. The durability is rated 3 to 4 times that of regular sponges, and they do not hold odors after long-term use. This brand famously stepped out of the popular American show Shark Tank. 19. Philips Sonicare Electric Toothbrush 2-pack. If you've ever wondered why dentists always mention sonic toothbrushes during every checkup, the answer lies in the 62,000 movements per minute of the Philips Sonicare brush head, powerful enough to push water deep between each tooth and clean plaque 7 times better than a regular toothbrush. This double set, including 2 handles, is $40 off, down to $129.99 from $169.99. The pressure sensor automatically protects gums when brushing too hard, making it a perfect gift for a couple to use together. 20. Neutrogena Beach Defense SPF 60. Soaking in the ocean for 80 minutes while the protective layer on the skin remains intact, that is the promise of the exclusive Helioplex technology in Neutrogena Beach Defense sunscreen, protecting against both UVA and UVB rays simultaneously. The 2-pack is $4 off, now $12.99 from $16.99. The mist spray form helps it coat evenly on hard-to-reach areas like the back without needing help. This is nearly an inseparable item for Southern California coastal residents every summer. 21. Hawaiian Tropic Sheer Touch SPF 30. No white streaks or greasy feeling even with thick application. The sheer touch texture of Hawaiian Tropic absorbs into the skin so fast, many forget they just applied sunscreen. The 2-pack is $5 off, now $12.99 from $17.99. The signature Hawaii coconut scent, along with vitamin C and E, helps skin avoid becoming dry and rough under harsh sun. Both a sunscreen and a lightweight moisturizer, it works well as a base layer before light makeup. 22. Vital Proteins Collagen Peptides. The biggest barrier that makes many people quit taking collagen is the unpleasant fishy smell. But this Vital Proteins powder is completely odorless and tasteless, so it can be mixed into any drink without changing the original flavor. The tub is $6 off, now $23.99 from $29.99. The hydrolyzed collagen source is from natural, grass-fed cattle, with each serving containing 18 grams of protein and essential amino acids. Just 1 scoop in morning coffee is enough to maintain the daily habit. A trend currently booming in the US has a rather strange name, but the results are not strange at all. 23. Nello Super Focus Drink Mix. The biohacking trend, optimizing body performance using science-based methods, is booming in the US. And this Nello Super Focus powder is one of the clearest representatives of that movement. The price is $7 off, now $27.99 from $34.99. Combining L-theanine from green tea with natural caffeine helps with alertness without causing a racing heart or midday energy crash like typical energy drinks. Office workers chasing deadlines or students studying for exams are well suited for this. 24. Sealy Response Performance Full-Size Mattress. Under $300 for a mattress from the long-established American brand Sealy, this is a rare price point for a full-spring mattress, not a compressed, boxed one. The price is now $299.99, down $80 from $379.99. It features a pocket spring system that reduces vibrations when your partner turns over, a CertaPure US certified foam surface for health and safety. The medium firmness is suitable for most adult sleeping positions. 25. Cooling Throw Blanket. Cold to the touch immediately. That is the first reaction of most people trying this cooling throw blanket, thanks to QMax fabric technology that absorbs and dissipates body heat instantly. The price is now $11.99, a $3 drop from $14.99. It is machine washable without losing its cooling properties and completely safe for pets to lie on. Use it as a light cover during naps or as a sofa liner for movies. This is a way to reduce summer air conditioning bills. 26. Hotel Signature Egyptian Cotton Sheets. 5-star hotel suite standards can now be brought to your own bed with this Hotel Signature Egyptian Cotton set, woven entirely from smooth, long-staple Egyptian cotton fibers. The queen size is $10 off, now $39.99 from $49.99. The king size is also $10 off, now $49.99 from $59.99. The 6-piece set includes a flat sheet, a fitted sheet, and 4 pillowcases. A rare feature for affordable sheets is that they get softer the more they are washed, without pilling or fraying. 27. Down Alternative Blanket. The red star tag on this twin-size down alternative blanket is a signal that the item is being permanently discontinued and will not be restocked after this batch. The price is now $9.99, a $5 drop from $14.99. High-end microfiber fill replaces natural down to help avoid allergies while maintaining soft fluffiness. At under $10, this is considered the best-priced summer blanket on the U.S. market currently, perfect for students taking to dorm rooms. There is an outdoor device that operates automatically without costing a penny in electricity. 28. Fresh Source 5000 Lumens Solar Area Light. With 5000 lumens as its maximum brightness, this solar-powered LED light is powerful enough to illuminate a large area of your yard without costing a dime on electricity, as it completely self-charges during the day. Priced at $29.99, down $10 from $39.99, it features 3 flexible lighting modes, weather resistance, and easy installation in any sunny location without complicated wiring. It's a perfect choice for summer garden BBQs. 29. Gorilla Heavy Duty Rack. A messy garage with dozens of stacked plastic bins is a familiar headache for many American families, and this Gorilla Heavy Duty steel rack is designed to perfectly fit the popular 27-gallon Greenade bins to solve that exact problem. The price is now $199.99, an $80 drop from $279.99. The industrial steel frame handles super heavy loads, and the shelf tiers are height-adjustable for storage needs. The only difficulty lies in transporting the quite heavy rack box home. 30. Edifice Mesh Storage Basket with Handle. On Pinterest and Instagram's home organization posts, this Nordic-style metal mesh basket with wooden handles is featured frequently, thanks to its minimalist yet photogenic look. A set of 2 is discounted by $5, down to $14.99 from $19.99, which works out to just $7.50 per basket. The breathable metal mesh keeps items dry, while the sturdy, natural wood handles make it perfect for storing onions, garlic, and potatoes in the kitchen, or organizing toys in the living room. 31. Pioneer's 700 watts all-in-one party speaker. Waiting in line to buy separate microphones and stands for a weekend party is no longer necessary, as this Pioneer portable speaker comes bundled with both a wireless microphone and a professional tripod in one box. The price is now $199.99, a $50 drop from $249.99. The 700-watt output creates booming bass throughout the backyard without distortion at full volume, while RGB LED lights flash to the beat for a lively atmosphere. Bluetooth 5.0 maintains a stable connection, even with the speaker dozens of feet away from the phone. 32. Shark Breathe Air Purifier. Having to spend money on new filters every 6 months is a hidden cost many air purifier owners forget to calculate until they receive the bill. This Shark Breathe completely flips that rule with a filter that lasts 3 to 5 years. The price is now $249.99, a $70 drop from $319.99. The multi-stage filtration system removes 99.97% of fine dust, pet dander, and smoke odors, with an LED ring displaying real-time air quality directly on the unit. A physics principle that sounds quite academic is being applied to style hair without needing high heat. 33. Dyson Airwrap Complete Long. Whenever Costco runs a deep discount on the Airwrap line, the beauty section always sees customers lining up, and this time is no exception, as the Complete Long version has dropped to $479.99 from $619.99, a rare $140 difference for Dyson's high-end line. The Kawanda aerodynamic effect helps the machine automatically attract and wrap hair around the barrel to style using airflow, avoiding extreme temperatures to prevent hair damage. 30mm and 40mm barrels, along with a premium leather case, are fully included. 34. Starbucks K-Cups Coffee. Have you ever noticed that a Starbucks coffee bought from a store costs $4.50 or $6, while brewing it at home with this K-Cup costs only about 52 cents per cup? That difference is significant enough for many offices to switch to buying whole cases for shared use. The price is now $37.99, down $10 from $47.99, and includes both the medium Pike Place and dark French roast varieties. A helpful tip is to wait for this sale to buy, as this line frequently goes on sale throughout the year. 35. Bounty Advanced Paper Towels. It is no coincidence that almost every cart at Costco has at least one crate of Bounty in it, as this is nearly a default on every member's recurring shopping list. The 12 huge roll crate is $5.60 off, now $22.89 from $28.49. The advanced weave fiber is so durable that just one sheet can wipe up a large spill, whereas cheaper brands often require 3 or 4 sheets to finish the same task. A hidden savings calculation few notice when standing at the shelf comparing prices. 35 items today, but if you could only take home exactly 3, the simplest test is to ask yourself which one you would still buy even if it weren't on sale, and which one is only attractive because of the red number pasted on the sign. The answer is often far from what you thought while you were still standing in the store, holding a shopping cart in your hand. While you're still debating whether to stop by Costco this week, the warehouse has quietly cleared out an entire section to push out a series of clearance deals, and every day you hesitate is another day stock dwindles a bit more. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. Rubber Duck Dog Toy. Walking past the pet toy section, I almost skipped this rubber duck until I saw several dog owners surrounding the shelf. It comes in 3 colors, purple, gray, and yellow, with a squeaker hidden inside. And seeing how the neighbor's lab lunges for it, that sound must be truly addictive. The clearance price is $9.97, compared to the original $18.99, over half off. The rubber is thick and tough. No matter how hard dogs chew, it's difficult to tear apart in just one afternoon like the cheap toys you often see. 2. Kohler Dual Shower Head. My bathroom still uses the single shower head from when I first moved in. So when I saw this Kohler Duo, I stopped for longer than planned. One fixed rain head is on top and one flexible handheld head. They can be used separately or at the same time. The chrome plating is shiny and feels solid in the hand. No cheap plastic feel, even though the body is made of engineered plastic. The price is $99.97, compared to the original $139.99. And for a reputable plumbing brand like Kohler, this is a rarely seen price. 3. Kevin's Simmer Sauces. There are nights coming home tired from work, not knowing what to cook, and this box of Kevin's sauces is a lifesaver for days like that. 6 packets per box. Just stir-fry with chicken or beef for about 10 minutes, and dinner is done. No extra seasoning needed. Natural ingredients, no refined sugar, suitable for those on a keto diet. The clearance price is $6.97 for the whole box of 6, which works out to just over $1 a packet. Much cheaper than buying them individually at the supermarket. Beneath the spice rack was a stack of small, unremarkable trays, until I flipped them over and saw a brand name familiar to home cooks. 4. Nordicware Small Baking Sheets. This set of small baking sheets sits modestly on the shelf, easy to miss if you're not paying close attention. But this is the familiar Naturals line that American home cooks hunt for whenever it goes on clearance. Pure aluminum with no nonstick coating that peels easily, so cookies or roasted garlic brown evenly with a beautiful golden color. The rim is reinforced with steel, so there's no worry about warping under high heat. Price is only $14.97 compared to the original $24.99. A small item, but worth putting in the cart. 5. Greenworks Lawnmower. Every summer, I dread dragging the power cord out to the backyard to mow the lawn. So when I saw this battery-powered Greenworks mower on sale, I had to stop my cart for a closer look. No gas smell, no loud noise, just charge the battery and push the button to go. It features a 3-in-1 cutting system that mulches, bags, or side discharges depending on your needs. The clearance price is $429.97, compared to the original $549.99, plus the annual savings on gas and maintenance. 6. Fruit Icon Tumblers. These 4 fruit pattern glass tumblers fit neatly into a small box, but the colors are so vibrant I held them up to admire for a moment before putting them in my cart. Each glass features a different fruit, sharply hand-painted, and they are dishwasher safe, so you don't have to worry about scratches after a few uses. Perfect for juice or iced tea in the summer, they look very elegant on an outdoor dining table. The price is $16.97 for all 4, which is less than $4.50 per glass. 7. 17-piece kitchen knife set. This 17-piece knife set feels heavier in the hand than I expected when I tried it out. And that's a good sign because the handle is balanced with the blade, so you don't lose leverage while cutting. It includes a chef's knife, a boning knife, 8 steak knives, poultry shears, and an oak wood block for the countertop that looks great. The blades are laser sharpened, so they hold their edge longer than regular knives. The clearance price is $169.97 compared to the original $249.99, an investment that can last decades if cared for properly. 8. Large vintage-style rug. This large vintage-style rug was rolled up in a huge cylinder in the corner of the shelf. The couple standing nearby had to work together to hoist it into their cart. It features a classic Persian pattern with an artistic, faded look that looks high-end rather than cheap. One thing to note is that the rug is not machine washable, spot clean only, but for a size of nearly 8 by 10 feet, this is still a hard-to-find price point. The clearance price is $49.97 compared to the original $99.99. The next thing I found fits right in the palm of my hand, yet it still made me linger to read the packaging. 9. iO-Sense Electric Toothbrush. This iO-Sense electric toothbrush set comes in a sleek, glossy cardboard box, a type of packaging I usually shy away from because I assume it's expensive, but the clearance price is surprisingly reasonable. It includes 2 toothbrushes, replacement brush heads, a magnetic charging base, and a travel case. The pressure sensor alerts you immediately if you're brushing too hard, preventing gum damage. The price is $69.97 for the set of 2, compared to the original $139.99, which is about half the price of a single toothbrush elsewhere. 10. Method Body Wash. This bottle of Method Body Wash is much larger than the size usually found at supermarkets. You can feel the weight difference immediately, and the coconut and hibiscus scent is light rather than overpowering like some types I've used. It's plant-based, paraben-free, and phthalate-free, creating a fine lather that doesn't dry out the skin after showering. At nearly 33.8 ounces, it will last the whole family for several months. The clearance price is $9.97 compared to the original $15.99. Nearly double the volume of the small version, but almost the same price. 11. Giant Guess Who game. The price tag on the board clearly says $59.97. Exactly $30 off the original $89.99, right as I turn the corner into the toy aisle. A board nearly as tall as an adult stands prominently. Only upon looking closely did I realize it was the old-school Guess Who game, just scaled up 3 times. The character face frames are printed sharply and click into place solidly rather than feeling flimsy like the thin plastic you often encounter. It can be played indoors or outdoors, truly a rare kind of game that everyone from grandparents to young kids can jump into immediately. 12. Sony WH-1000X M5 headphones with soft case. I tried them on right at the counter and had to take a few seconds to remember I was standing in an aisle and not at home, because the surrounding noise almost completely vanished. These are Sony's active noise-canceling headphones, marked down from $319.99 to $149.97, kept locked away in a glass cabinet, a familiar sign of high-end gear. The battery lasts all day long without needing a recharge, and the ear pads are plush, perfect for long-haul flyers or those working in open offices. 13. 5-gallon gas can. Same quality, just a different shape, yet the price difference is $10. Costco just changed to a new model for their 5-gallon gas cans, pushing the price down to $14.97, $10 cheaper than the previous $24.99 level for this older style batch, even though the quality is just as good. The spout automatically shuts off when full, and the thick walls can withstand the harsh sun in the garage all summer. Families living in storm-prone areas or those who enjoy long road trips should keep one on hand just in case. There was something running so quietly that I had to look at a tiny light dot to be sure it was operating. 14. Blue Air Mini Max Air Purifier. It turns out to be a pair of Blue Air air purifiers, a Swedish brand, running so quietly that the tiny indicator light is the only sign the machine is working. The price for the pair is only $49.97, less than 2/3 of the original $89.99, which works out to about $25 per machine. The filter combines with activated carbon to remove both fine dust and odors from the room. During pollen season or when wildfire smoke drifts from afar, putting one in the bedroom makes an immediate difference. 15. Cuisinart 4-in-1 Expandable Tub. How can such a small plastic box do 4 things? I wondered that as I picked up this Cuisinart tub, priced at $9.97, just half the usual $19.99, and it folds down much more compactly than I imagined. When opened, it serves as a cutting board, a vegetable wash basin, and a storage bin, with a drainage valve at the bottom, making it convenient for camping or backyard BBQs. The thick, BPA-free PP plastic provides peace of mind for food contact. 16. Avocado chair. My hand sank right in when I pressed on the shell of the chair, and the avocado shape made 2 nearby children giggle. The avocado pit protrudes just enough to act as a backrest for kids to sit and read. The velvet fabric is soft, and the elastic cotton filling holds its shape rather than going flat after a few weeks like cheap versions. Each box contains only 1 chair. If you're buying for 2 kids, you have to get 2 separate boxes. Dropping from $79.99 to $49.97, this birthday gift is now much easier to choose for households with small children. 17. 7,000 lumens flashlight. Just one try and you'll have to squint. 7,000 lumens of brightness is no joke, and the clearance price is equally impressive at only $26.97 compared to $39.99 before the discount. This flashlight feels much more substantial in the hand than regular ones, with an anodized aluminum casing for impact resistance, a zoom function to adjust the beam distance, and even reverse charging for your phone during power outages or when camping far from home. Men often keep one in their car trunk for when it's dark and the roads are deserted. 18. Tramontina Stainless Steel 8-quart multi-cooker. You can tell right away that this pot isn't flimsy. Its 8-quart capacity is enough to simmer a whole chicken or make broth for a large family. The 3-layer base ensures even heat distribution, preventing burning in the middle, and the removable steamer basket and strainer are convenient for steaming vegetables or draining noodles after boiling. This is the kind of pot you buy once and use for a decade without needing to replace it. And it only costs $34.97, $15 cheaper than the original price of $49.99. How long has it been since you saw a real discount on Lego? The answer is sitting right on the next shelf. 19. Lego FIFA Football Icon Assortment. I haven't seen Lego discounted by more than 10% in 3 years. Yet this World Cup-themed shelf is actually on clearance, with prices ranging from $19.97 to $49.97 depending on the set, about 30% lower than the usual $29.99 to $69.99. The pieces have sharp details and a snug fit, not loose like knockoffs. And there are even player models performing bicycle kicks as a highlight for the collection. Buying ahead to save for Christmas or a birthday is sensible, since these prices aren't always available. 20. Waffle texture towels. You can immediately feel the difference in thickness compared to regular towels. The honeycomb weave helps absorb water quickly and dry just as fast, and the price has dropped to $6.97, exactly half the previous $12.99. The towels are only available in green and blue, and because they're made of pure cotton, they get softer with each wash, unlike some cheaper ones that become stiff. Perfect for taking to the beach or swimming pool without worrying about mold in your bag. 21. Bob Stroller. The wheels glide smoothly from the very first turn I push around the aisle, without the familiar squeak of cheap strollers. This is the Bob Stroller line, famous among parents who jog or hike. The clearance price has dropped to $399.97, a full $200 lower than the original $599 price. It features an aerospace-grade aluminum frame and air-filled rubber tires, so it stays smooth over gravel or bumpy sidewalks, and the large canopy provides great sun protection. For families who often take their kids to the park on weekends, this is an investment that will last for years without worrying about minor breakages. 22. Corksicle water bottle and steel tumbler set. A single insulated bottle on the brand's website costs nearly $30. Yet here I'm getting a whole set of 2 for even less. The Corksicle set includes a bottle and a cup, with triple-layer insulation technology that keep drinks cold for up to 25 hours and hot for 12. The non-slip base ensures it won't tip over on your car's dashboard. The price is now only $19.97, less than half the original $39.99. Perfect for taking to work in the morning or to the gym, and this brand doesn't usually have sales. 23. Roundup Weed Killer. Every year around this time, Roundup herbicide is long gone from Costco's shelves. But this year, due to a large import, there's still some stock available for those who missed out. The formula kills weeds completely in just one spray, and the included pressure sprayer eliminates the need for complicated mixing. The price is reduced to $24.97, about $15 less than the usual $39.99 at Lowe's. Anyone with a large garden, paved walkway, or overgrown weeds should take advantage of this offer. It's not decor, and it's not kitchenware. The next item belongs to outdoor gatherings. 24. Oneida basket set with cutlery. This item immediately makes me imagine a weekend picnic. You just grab the basket and have a full set of cutlery for the whole family. It's a country-style woven basket with a sturdy handle and internal straps to keep the cutlery from shifting while moving in the car. The price right now is only $19.97, a $15 drop from the previous $34.99, significantly cheaper than picnic baskets at Target, which usually cost over $40. For those who frequently host outdoor meals, this is a compact item worth keeping in the trunk year-round. 25. Homedics Premium Portable Steam Sauna. It sets up in less than a minute and folds down just as fast, compact enough to tuck under a bed. This is a mini sauna that uses infrared membranes to heat up quickly, with armholes so you can reach out to read a book or hold a phone while steaming. The price has dropped to $179.97, just over half the original $249.99, and still less than a tenth of the cost of fixed wooden sauna cabins on the market. After a long day, having this at home saves you from driving to a spa and spending more on service fees. 26. Denmark 4-piece white all-purpose bowls. I stacked 4 bowls on top of each other to see if they fit together, and the thick glaze made them feel much heavier than cheaper bowls that often chip. They're suitable for salads, pho, or noodles, and are safe for both microwave and dishwasher use, so you don't have to worry about washing each one by hand. All 4 cost only $9.97, down from the original $16.99, less than $2.50 each. Many people buy 2 or 3 sets at once to create a matching set for the whole family. 27. Shark Flex Fusion Air Styler System. Placed next to a Dyson Airwrap that cost $500 or $600, this Shark machine looks more modest. But once you try it out, you'll see it's not lacking at all. Continuous temperature measurement technology prevents hair from scorching, and the auto-wrap curlers pull hair in using airflow so you don't have to wrap it by hand. It's down to $279.97, well below the pre-discount $349.99, and less than half the price of its competitor, despite nearly identical styling results. For hair styling at home instead of going to a salon, this is an investment worth considering. 28. Nordic Ware Pizza Pan Set. Looking at the pan surface covered in tiny holes, I guessed immediately that its main use isn't just for baking pizza, but also for crisping up French fries or morning hash browns. It's a 2-pack of non-stick aluminum pans. Moisture escapes quickly through the holes so the crust gets evenly crispy, rather than soggy like when baking on a regular sheet. The pair is now only $14.97, $8 less than the previous $22.99. Not as bulky as a pizza stone, and easy to wash with regular dish soap. Next is an item as glossy as real china, but you only realize it's plastic once you pick it up. 29. Kirkland Signature Elegant Plastic Plates. 50 plates in 1 pack for under $7. I had to look at the price tag twice to be sure. These are Kirkland brand hard plastic plates with a glossy look that mimics china and a subtle gold rim, so they still look formal for a birthday or office party rather than like cheap disposables. The price has dropped to $6.97, less than half the previous $14.99, significantly reducing the cleanup work after a party without sacrificing appearance. They can hold heavy barbecue food with lots of sauce without the risk of collapsing like thin paper plates. 30. Spruce Organic Weed Killer. Families with young children or pets who play outdoors have likely faced the dilemma of balancing weed control with family safety, and this spruce spray solves that worry perfectly. Made with natural plant acids, it dehydrates and wilts weeds within hours of spraying, and once dry, it's safe for children and pets to play in. The current price is $29.97, $15 less than the original $44.99, a rare discount for an organic product that's usually more expensive than conventional chemicals. Use it around your vegetable garden or children's play area with peace of mind. 31. Giant Tetris Tumble Game. 3 kids from the neighborhood were arguing about who would drop the bricks first, their laughter echoing across the corner of the toy shelf. This dropper was a giant version of the old Tetris, almost as tall as my 5th grade nephew. The thick plastic bricks made a solid, satisfying clack when dropped, unlike the flimsy, thin toys you often see. It was being sold for $59.97, down $30 from the original $89.99. A screenless form of entertainment where the whole family, from grandparents to grandchildren, could play together. 32. Cuisinart 5-in-1 Griddler with digital controls. With a soft click, the grill plate flipped flat into 2 parallel grilling surfaces right before my eyes, doubling the grilling area in a single motion. This is a Cuisinart griddle grill, with both a grooved surface for meat and a smooth, flat surface for pancakes. Each side has its own temperature control, so you can sear beef and make pancakes simultaneously without worrying about one side burning while the other gets cold. The thick, non-stick coating prevents food from sticking, even at high temperatures. The removable tray is dishwasher safe, making cleanup after a weekend barbecue much easier. It's being sold for $49.97, $30 cheaper than the original price of $79.99. If you have seniors at home or people who move around the house often, the next item is worth stopping for. 33. Mineral Spring Immersion Runner. No matter how much you push, the mat won't budge thanks to the rubber coating on the underside. No additional mat is needed. The abrasion-resistant weave on top, simple pattern that easily matches any interior, and moderate thickness ensure it won't snag or get caught on doors. Regular vacuuming is sufficient to keep it clean. No complicated machine washing is required. Priced at $19.97, less than half the original $34.99, a small saving but significant safety benefit. It's perfect for lining entryways, under kitchen counters, or along hallways leading to bedrooms, especially useful for homes with elderly people or young children who frequently move around. With a major warehouse clearout of about 33 items, the quantity of each item at each location is usually down to just a few dozen, or sometimes just a few pieces are left. Don't wait to see if the price drops further, because by then, the shelves will likely be empty. Deciding on the spot is still the surest way when you encounter a large-scale clearance like this. This month is Costco's biggest discount period of the year, but it is also the month shoppers are most likely to fall into traps. Back to school, the end of summer, and the need to clear inventory before Christmas imports create a buying pressure that Costco understands better than you. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. Ninja Foodi Flex Basket Air Fryer. I've been using an air fryer for 3 years now and haven't seen a $139.99 deal for an 11-quart capacity anywhere else besides this coupon. That's a straight $40 discount from $179.99. A removable divider separating two independent 5.5-quart compartments for cooking two different dishes at different temperatures. Smart Finish technology ensures both compartments cook evenly, and a PTFE-free, PFOA-free ceramic coating. Enough to cook a whole 6-pound chicken at once. Ninja doesn't run this deal often, and I see no reason to wait any longer. 2. Ninja Creamy Deluxe Ice Cream Maker. For 2 consecutive summers, it's gone viral across TikTok and Instagram, and Ninja knows exactly where the demand is peaking. The Costco version comes with 3 BPA-free containers instead of the usual 2, an extra $15 per container, making the $169.99 price tag, after a $30 discount from $199.99, look more reasonable on paper. But I've seen the Creamy line drop an additional $40 to $50 on Labor Day and Black Friday for 2 years in a row. Buy it if you need it this summer, otherwise it's a worthwhile test of patience. The next shelf is emptying in a way I haven't seen with any other item in the warehouse this week. 3. Zochirushi Mycom Premium Rice Cooker. Asians in the US don't need me to explain why Zochirushi is different from everything else on the market. The fuzzy logic chip automatically adjusts temperature and time for each type of rice. It has a thick, non-stick coated cast aluminum inner pot, a removable, washable inner lid, and a retractable power cord. Costco is selling it for $79.99 after $20 off from $99.99. And this is the first time I've seen this price in this month's coupon book. This Japanese brand lasts for decades, and the shelves are emptying fast. There's no reason to wait. 4. Gain Liquid Laundry Detergent. This morning, I opened the Target app before going to Costco and saw they were running a promotion. Buy $50 worth of household goods and get a $15 gift card. Combined with my existing Gain coupon, the per load worked out to be about or lower than the $16.79 that Costco was selling it for after a $4.20 discount from $20.99. Gain Original smells great, lasts 6 weeks on fabrics, is compatible with both washing machines, and is a no-brainer. But the nearly 7-pound can was too big to return. 30 seconds checking my phone before deciding was worth it. 5. Finish Quantum Ultimate Dishwasher Tabs. Bosch recommends Finish Quantum, not because of advertising deals. The bioenzymes in this formula protect the dishwasher filter and tubing for longer than conventional formulas. And that's the real reason. Costco is selling it for $18.99 after a $5 discount from $23.99. 18 cents per tablet compared to 30 to 35 cents retail. The gel microsphere technology combines powder to remove burnt-on stains without pre-soaking or rinsing. The thin film dissolves completely. This is a worthwhile price to stock up for the whole year. 6. NeoCell Super Collagen Powder. If you have more than a quarter of a jar left at home, put this down. Costco is selling the 1.5-pound jar for $21.99 after a $6 discount from $27.99, which lasts over 2 months. It contains hydrolyzed collagen types 1 and 3, plus vitamin C and hyaluronic acid for fast absorption. It is a good product at a fair price, but collagen powder absorbs moisture very quickly in this month's hot and humid conditions if the lid isn't sealed tight after every use. Buying it only when your old jar is nearly empty is the right move. 7. Kirkland Signature Omega-3 Fish Oil Soft Gels. The quality is undeniable. USP verified, molecularly distilled to be completely free of mercury and heavy metals, 684 milligrams of active omega-3 EPA and DHA per serving, and $17.49 after a $4.50 discount from $21.99 for over a year's supply. But I opened the omega-3 jar last summer and found the soft gels stuck together like a clump. Leaving it in the car in the sun this month for just 20 minutes is enough for the fish oil to start oxidizing inside. Once that happens, the anti-inflammatory effects diminish without you knowing until you've finished half the jar. For a small household, buying a smaller jar at the pharmacy is a more practical decision right now. I rarely say buy immediately without thinking twice. The next item is one of those. 8. Schiff Move Free Advanced. I buy Move Free for my father every time I see it in the Costco coupon book because it's the only time the price is truly reasonable. CVS and Walgreens usually sell this same bottle for over 35% more, which is a big enough gap to stop overthinking. 1,500 milligrams glucosamine HCl, chondroitin sulfate, plant-based Uniflex, and joint lubricating hyaluronic acid. 5 benefits in a single pill. Costco is selling it for $24.99 after a $6 discount from $30.99 for 200 tablets. This is the joint supplement brand most recommended by U.S. orthopedic doctors for middle-aged people. Buy it now. 9. Bob's Red Mill Organic Rolled Oats. $2.30 a pound of USDA organic oats. Whole Foods sells the same standard for almost double. Costco is selling a 2-pack, 9 pounds total, for $9.49 after a $3.50 discount from $12.99. 100% organic whole grain oats, soluble beta-glucan for satiety and heart health, no preservatives. Oats keep well preserved for months, and back to school is Bob's Red Mill's biggest deal of the year at Costco. Stocking up is perfectly reasonable. 10. Kirkland Signature Pistachios. This month is the newest California pistachio harvest season, and this Kirkland bag reflects that. The nuts are large, pre-shelled, crunchy, and buttery without being dry or bitter. Roasted with natural sea salt, the Kirkland quality guarantee is not just a formality. Costco is selling them for $14.99 after $4 off from $18.99 for 3 pounds of top-season quality nuts. Kept sealed in the refrigerator, they stay crunchy for months. I buy them during this exact period every year and never regret it. 11. Vita Coco Organic Coconut Water. The last time I bought Vita Coco at 7-Eleven, it was $2.49 a box. Today, Costco is selling a pack of 12 for $12.49 after a $4.50 discount from $16.99, which works out to $1.04 a box. 100% organic coconut water, no artificial sweeteners, and natural potassium equivalent to a banana. With this hot weather this month, a pack of 12 won't last a week in my house, and I think neither will yours. 12. Red Bull Energy Drink. 3 to 4 cans a week makes sense for this 24-can case. Less than that because the last can in the case never tastes as good as the first one when left for too long. Costco is selling it for $31.99 after an $8 discount from $39.99. $1.33 a can compared to $2.50 to $3 at convenience stores. Consider your household's drinking frequency first, then decide. The next item is imported from Italy, and I stood at that shelf longer than anywhere else in the warehouse today. 13. Loacker Quadratini Wafer Cookies. A 4.4-ounce low-acre cookie at the regular supermarket usually costs no less than $3.50. This 30-ounce pack is at $6.99 after a $3 discount from $9.99, 7 times the quantity for less than twice the price. The 5-layer Italian wafer cookies are crispy, with 4 layers of hazelnut cream fillings. They are trans-fat-free, contain no artificial flavors, and have a shelf life of weeks. Every time I see these prices at Costco, I buy them and have never regretted it. 14. Pyrex Glass Storage Set. Standing in front of this shelf, I'm often drawn to the 18-piece set, but it's actually just 9 containers with 9 lids. 2 or 3 of those sizes are ones I won't use even once a year, and they just take up space in my kitchen cupboard. Made in the USA, Pyrex tempered glass is microwave, oven, freezer, and dishwasher safe. It costs $22.99 after a $7 discount from $29.99. The quality is impeccable, but this isn't a must-buy item since Costco has them every month. 15. Ninja Foodi Neverstick Premium Nonstick Pans. My old nonstick pan started peeling after 18 months of daily use. I bought Neverstick and now I understand why the price is different. Forged at 30,000 degrees Fahrenheit with a 0.177-inch thick solid aluminum body, oven safe up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit, and a magnetic base for induction cooktops. Costco is selling the 2-size set for $54.99 after a $15 discount from $69.99. Whether to buy a regular pan every 2 years or buy this set once and use it for a decade is a personal decision. 16. Duracell Coppertop AA/AAA Alkaline Batteries. I learned this lesson the hardest way. My flashlight battery died during a power outage at night. Since then, I've always kept Duracell in my drawer. 44 cents a battery, 12 years of shelf life without losing power, leak-proof technology that protects the device, and $17.99 after a $3 discount from $20.99. A box of 40 will gradually run out in the house without you even realizing it. And you might not find it at this price again. 17. Kirkland Signature FlexTech Trash Bags. 9 cents a bag. I buy this every time I see it in a coupon book and have never seen any other brand of comparable quality beat that price. Costco is selling it for $18.49 after a $3.50 discount from $21.99, with FlexTech tear-resistant technology, a sturdy drawstring closure, and added kitchen odor control. It's non-perishable, non-seasonal, and lasts for months. This is the kind of purchase you won't need to think about again. The next item involves a calculation that many people get wrong every time they buy. 18. Charmin Ultra Soft Toilet Paper. Each mega roll equals 4 regular rolls, meaning this 30-roll case is actually 120 rolls in your hands. My wife switched to Charmin Ultra Soft for sensitive skin, and we haven't used anything else since. It is 2-ply, cushiony soft, 4x more absorbent than standard paper, and 100% natural pulp that is septic safe. Costco is selling it for $24.49 after a $5.50 discount from $29.99. If you have the storage space, buy it. No further thought needed. 19. LaGuardian Resort Towel. The first time I used a 650 GSM towel was in a Vegas hotel room, and I went home to find some immediately. Target sells this same 650 GSM Turkish cotton standard at 30 by 58 inches for usually no less than $18 to $22 each. Costco is selling a 2-pack for $15.99 after a $4 discount from $19.99, which is $7.99 per towel. A good towel lasts 5 to 7 years without losing softness. I bought an extra pack today. 20. OttLite Dual Shade Flex LED Desk Lamp. My child often complained of eye strain while studying at night. I bought the OttLite, and the difference was clear in the first week. Clear Sun technology replicates 95% of natural sunlight, reducing eye strain by 51% according to independent research. It features 3 color modes, 3 brightness levels, a 40,000-hour LED life, and USB-A, USB-C ports to charge a phone right on the desk. Costco is selling it for $29.99 after a $10 discount from $39.99, perfectly timed for back to school. After this month, this price will be gone. 21. High Sierra Loop Backpack. Last year, I saw this backpack model get a clearance tag below $15 at the end of this month. Today, Costco is selling it for $27.99 after a $7 discount from $34.99. It has a sturdy padded laptop sleeve, a Vital mesh system to distribute weight on the shoulders, and durable 600D polyester fabric. This backpack is worth the money, but not right now. Costco needs to clear inventory for fall-winter goods, and the end of this month is when back-to-school backpack prices truly hit rock bottom. Buying today means paying $10 more than you would if you waited 3 weeks. 22. Crayola Ultimate Art Organizer. Every year, I bought art supplies for my child piece by piece at Target, eventually spending over $40 and still missing items. This year, I saw this set and stopped. It includes 115 pieces in a tidy 3-tier plastic case: crayons, colored pencils, ultra-clean washable markers, drawing paper, and modeling clay, all non-toxic. Costco is selling it for $19.99 after a $5 discount from $24.99. This shelf empties fast this month, and $19.99 for 115 pieces is a no-brainer. The next item is a lesson I learned the hard way 2 autumns ago. 23. Weatherproof Vintage Men's Jacket. In October, when the cold truly hits, the size you need is usually already gone from this month. This is how Costco operates its seasonal apparel, and those who know it buy early. It is 100% nylon with a water-resistant finish, breathable mesh lining, metal zippers, and a secure zip chest pocket. It folds easily into a backpack. Costco is selling it for $23.99 after a $6 discount from $29.99. If you need a lightweight fall jacket, this is the right time of year to buy, not when it's already cold. 24. Dawn Platinum Plus Dish Soap. A few drops of Dawn Platinum remove years of grease buildup on a cast iron pan without scrubbing. I also spray it directly on grease stains on shirts before washing, and they come out completely clean. No separate stain remover needed. Costco is selling a large bottle that lasts 4 to 6 months for $10.39 after a $3.60 discount from $13.99. With plant-based surfactants and fat-breaking enzymes, once you use this, it's hard to go back to the standard kind. 25. Cascade Platinum Plus Dishwasher Action Packs. Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Bosch put Cascade Platinum on their recommended lists, and it's not because of a contract. Protease and amylase enzymes protect the dishwasher filter longer than budget lines. That is the real reason. Costco is selling it for $20.49 after a $4.50 discount from $24.99, which is 22 cents per tab compared to 35 to 40 cents retail. It has built-in rinse aid and limescale prevention, so no pre-rinsing is needed. This is a price worth stocking up on. 26. Finish Ultimate Dishwasher Tabs. Cascade does a great job cleaning stubborn food. Finish Ultimate does something else. Active hydrogen peroxide removes tea and coffee stains from cups, and the polymer film polishes glass without leaving water spots. If your home has high-end glassware or stainless steel cutlery, this is a specific luxury worth having in the cabinet. Costco is selling it for $16.49 after a $5.50 discount from $21.99, or 16 to 20 cents per tab. 2 different dishwasher tabs for 2 different purposes. It's not an extravagance, it's practical. 27. Philips Sonicare Brush Heads. This is the most important part today if you use a Sonicare. Replacement heads bought at retail are $12 to $15 each. Philips recommends replacing them every 3 months, meaning one person spends $48 to $60 a year just on brush heads. This 8-pack is $49.99 after $15 off from $64.99. That's $6.25 per head, enough for 2 years. High-quality DuPont bristles, an RFID chip to sync with the smart handle, and color-fading bristles to indicate when to replace. If you use Sonicare and skip this box, you're missing the biggest savings today. The next set is for 2 people, and the number divided out made me check the price tag twice. 28. Philips Sonicare Advanced Clean 2-pack. I checked the price tag twice because I couldn't believe it. 2 complete Sonicare devices, $69.99 after a $30 discount from $99.99. That's $35 each. 62,000 sonic vibrations per minute, pressure sensor, 2-minute quad pacer timer, battery lasts 2 weeks on a single charge. If a couple sees this box in stock, the question isn't whether to buy it, but how many boxes to buy. 29. Philips Sonicare Professional Clean Plus. Frankly, if your dentist hasn't mentioned periodontal disease or implants, the $69.99 Advanced Clean set above is sufficient, and you don't need this. The Professional Clean Plus adds a gum care mode for sensitive gum massage, an app connection for hygiene reminders, and a premium travel case. Costco is selling it for $129.99 after a $40 discount from $169.99. If you have periodontal issues or just got implants, this $129.99 is an investment in the right place. If not, save that money for something else. 30. Waterpik Combo Set Ultra Plus Plus Cordless. The ADA only certifies one brand of water flosser, and that is Waterpik. It's not by chance. This combo set is $59.99 after $20 off from $79.99. 1 large reservoir corded unit with 10 pressure settings for home use and 1 compact rechargeable unit for travel, plus 12 replacement tips. For anyone with braces or a dental bridge, this isn't an option. It's what your dentist is waiting for you to buy. Buy 1, get 2 for 2 different needs at a price that buying individually could never match. 31. Shark Liftaway Upright Vacuum. Labor Day in September is when vacuum deals at Costco are at their deepest for the year, and I learned that the hard way last year. The Shark Liftaway is $239.99 after a $60 discount. It features anti-hair wrap technology, a HEPA filter that traps 99.9% of dust, and a detachable canister for portable cleaning on stairs. It's corded, so you never worry about batteries. It's truly good, but the time isn't right. Put it down and come back in a few weeks. 32. Dyson V10 Cordless Vacuum. Costco is displaying the V10 and V15 side by side, and many people reach for the V10 because $399.99 after a $150 discount sounds like a better deal. However, the V10 is an older generation. It lacks the laser dust detection sensor and the LCD screen showing real-time dust density and runtime found on the V15. If those 2 things don't matter to you, the V10 here is fine. If you want the latest model, Black Friday usually pulls the V15 down lower than this month's levels. It took me 6 years to understand why high-end restaurants only use one specific brand. 33. Vitamix Ultra Pro Blender. 6 years of using a Vitamix and I've never once thought about replacing it. 2.2 horsepower motor, a 10-year manufacturer warranty, and it blends fast enough for friction to heat soup directly in the container after 6 minutes without a stove. The laser-cut blades don't dull over time. Costco is selling it for $299.99 after $100 off, from $399.99. It's worth every penny, but Costco runs this deal almost every quarter. If you need it urgently, buy it. Otherwise, Black Friday is usually equivalent or better. 34. Tyson Crispy Chicken Strips. 15 minutes in the air fryer produces a plate of crispy chicken for the whole family, all natural breast meat with no antibiotics. It's $9.99 after a $4 discount from $13.99 for a 3-pound bag. It's convenient, but Tyson chicken strips appear in the coupon book almost every month. It's not a deal that requires a rush. If the freezer has room and you need quick food for this week, take it. Next month, the coupon book will likely have it again, and the price won't be much different. 35. Orgain Organic Plant-Based Protein Powder. Whey protein from cow's milk causes cyclical skin breakouts for many, and it takes years to realize the cause. Orgain solves that. 21 grams of protein from organic peas, brown rice, and chia seeds. It is USDA organic, dairy-free, soy-free, and gluten-free, with 150 calories per serving and no bloating. Costco is selling it for $25.99 after a $7 discount from $32.99, which is lower than Amazon and Whole Foods for the same product. This $7 discount isn't always available. 36. Kleenex facial tissues. $1.60 per box for name brand Kleenex. No further analysis needed. Costco is selling a 10-box case for $16.49 after a $4.50 discount from $20.99. Each box has 120 to 160 tissues. They are 2 to 3 ply soft paper that won't irritate skin with repeated use and contain no synthetic fragrances. Kleenex doesn't spoil and isn't seasonal. It works in any room. If you see this price, buy it. It's that simple. There is one final thing today where morning coffee drinkers are wasting extra money every day without realizing it. 37. Starbucks French Roast Dark Roast K-Cup Pods. A standard Starbucks coffee at home costs 52 cents compared to $5 to $6 at the store. A deal that could change many people's morning routines. A 72-pack is now $37.99 after a $10 discount from $47.99, featuring premium Latin American Arabica, dark roast with signature smoky and caramel notes. With a Keurig machine, this is something you'll never run out of. It lasts over 2 months for one morning coffee, and that $10 discount isn't a year-round deal. Those who shop sparingly at Costco aren't necessarily poor. They're people who know that buying the right thing at the right time always beats buying a lot just because it's cheap. This month's coupon book has 37 deals, and knowing when to say no to 20 of them is exactly what will protect your wallet this month. There's a sign at Costco advertising a $400 discount, and it's obscuring the worst thing that's ever happened in the whole store. With all the items on display today, I'll point out which ones you should take home and which ones you should get rid of. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. Shark Matrix Self-Emptying Robot Vacuum. The Shark Matrix sold here differs from the commercially available version because Costco includes 2 extra brushes and spare dust bags in the box, which would cost several tens of dollars if bought separately. The listed price is $399.99, but the flash sale cut it by $100 to $299.99. And this kind of countdown sale usually only lasts until the end of the weekend. It uses LiDAR laser mapping, vacuums in a grid pattern rather than randomly, and has a HEPA filter that traps fine dust. The self-emptying bin is rated for 60 days, but that's for pet-free homes. If you have long-haired dogs, you should divide it in half for a more realistic estimate. 2. AirPods Pro 2. With AirPods Pro 2, the most worthwhile aspect isn't the price reduction. Listed at $249.99, the hot deal cuts it by $50 to $199.99. That sounds normal. What caught my attention was the option to purchase AppleCare Plus at a special price only available to members when buying here. And for these tiny, easily lost earbuds, that accidental damage warranty is worth far more than $50. The H2 chip doubles noise cancellation compared to its predecessor. It has an adaptive sound mode, and both the earbuds and charging case are IP54 rated. 3. Bose Quiet Comfort Headphones. Bose doesn't offer discounts indiscriminately, so when you see that $70 discount sign on the Quiet Comfort headphones, it's worth stopping. Listed at $319.99, instant savings bring it down to $249.99, and at the same time, Amazon and Best Buy are still keeping it around $280. Bose's active noise cancellation remains the benchmark for other brands, with a 24-hour battery life and a 15-minute quick charge for 3 hours of listening. It's important to remember that this discount is tied to a coupon, so there's a hard expiration date printed directly on the sign. After that date, the price automatically reverts to the original price, and no one will notify you. Hold on! The next item is the most sought after by Eat Clean enthusiasts, but 90% of buyers end up using it incorrectly. 4. PB Fit Organic Peanut Butter Powder. Peanut butter powder requires knowing how to use it properly. Otherwise, you'll just buy it and leave it sitting there. The large 30-ounce PB Fit bag is listed at $13.49, but this week's hot coupon cuts it down to $8.99 at $4.50. The peanuts are pressed to remove the oil, resulting in 87% less fat and retaining 8 grams of protein per serving. However, because the oil is removed, if you dilute it too much, it will become a bland liquid that doesn't resemble peanut butter at all. It works well with overnight soaked oats or in a blender, but don't use it as a spread on bread. 5. CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. This CeraVe combo of 3 jars here is worth only the price of a single jar at Target or Ulta. Original price, $27.99. Instant savings of $6 down to $21.99 for 2 16-ounce jars with pump dispensers plus a small carry-on jar. Contains 3 essential ceramides with hyaluronic acid and MVE technology for 24-hour hydration and is fragrance-free, making it suitable for sensitive skin or eczema. Here's a tip. The batch code embossed on the bottom of the jar can be checked on batchcode.org to find out which month it was manufactured, as products sitting in storage for a long time is a real problem. 6. Heavy-duty tough storage tote 27-gallon. I once saw an old man drive his pickup truck to the warehouse door and take away 15 black plastic bins with yellow lids, stacked higher than the roof of the truck. Longtime Costco shoppers understand this because anything under $8 is the minimum purchase price for these bins. The original price on the tag is $9.99, but during the summer flash sale, it was cut by $2.50 per bin, bringing the price down to $7.49. Made of thick, recycled polypropylene, they can stack hundreds of kilograms and have pre-drilled holes for sealing if needed. The key point to remember is that this item is only sold at the warehouse, so once it's gone, it's gone. If the plastic bins are out of stock, so be it. But missing this organic food item during this week's coupon cycle would be a huge waste. 7. Kirkland Signature Organic Salsa. Kirkland's products are rarely on sale, so I always stop to take a closer look. A pair of 2 38-ounce jars of organic salsa, originally listed at $9.99, had a $3 discount this week, bringing the price down to just $6.99 for the pair. That's about 9 cents an ounce for USDA certified organic produce. The ingredients were exactly what you'd expect: tomatoes, onions, jalapeno, cilantro, vinegar, and no preservatives. I scooped a spoonful right there at the counter. The tomatoes were still in chunks, not mushy. The spiciness was just right, and it was a little bland, so adding a squeeze of lemon was enough. 8. Handmade Greeting Card Box. A box of 40 handmade Christmas cards sat prominently at the end of the aisle, forcing me to stop and do a quick calculation right there because the price was so absurd. 40 cards, laser cut in 3 layers, with beads and hand-glued felt, costing exactly 45 cents each. The same cards retail at Hallmark and Michaels for $3.50 to $5, and that's just this month's price. They'll raise it closer to the holidays. The whole box was $17.99. Cards never expire. Buy them now and they'll sit quietly in your drawer waiting for you to write on them. No need to hesitate about this. 9. Halloween Skeleton Model. It's already mid-month, and a bony figure is sticking half its body out of the warehouse floor, its LCD screen changing color, and its sensor detecting people passing by, making it howl. This early display of Halloween items isn't weird at all. Costco ordered the container at the beginning of the year, and these exclusive items never come in a second batch. The plastic is UV resistant, and the circuitry is IP44 rated, so it can run even in the rain all season. At $259.99, it's an emotional purchase, not a mathematical one. It's worth it for families who have a lot of kids knocking on the door every year. But if you're hesitating for the 3rd time, the answer is no. Before putting the next item in your cart, remember this one small detail on the spool if you don't want to waste your money. 10. Holiday Ribbon. The place to actually save money is right on the next shelf, where the rolls of holiday ribbon sit with no one bothering to look. Before putting it in your cart, run your finger along the edge of the roll to see if there is a thin wire running inside. If there is wire, the bow will hold its shape all season. If not, it will sag miserably in a few days. This roll has it, double-sided woven satin for $8.79. Michaels and Joann sell rolls of the same width for $12 to $16. And by December, you can't dream of getting this price. 11. Pandex 5-piece mixing bowl set. Anyone who's ever heard the sound of a glass bowl shattering on the kitchen tile floor when a grandchild runs past will understand why I stopped at the Pandex set of 5 mixing bowls. The melamine is thick. If dropped, it bounces rather than breaking into pieces. The silicone-coated base keeps the bowl stable while stirring, and each bowl has its own lid, nesting neatly together so it doesn't take up a whole cupboard. A comparable set on Amazon or Wayfair is around $30 to $35, but here it's $19.99. 12. Gourmet Settings Flatware Set. When a company dares to offer a 25-year warranty on a cutlery set, it's not a marketing gimmick, but an admission that they know it won't break. The Gourmet Settings 20-piece set, enough for 4, costs $39.99. The 1810 steel means 18% chromium for rust resistance and 10% nickel for shine and a solid feel, the highest standard in the tableware industry. It feels substantial and substantial, not flimsy like those sold in supermarkets. Macy's sells similar sets for no less than $65 to $80. This kind of set is a once-in-a-lifetime purchase, often passed down to your children. 13. Hello Kitty and Peanuts ceramic bowls. It's rare to see warehouse prices lower than those on Costco.com, yet this set of 4 Hello Kitty and Snoopy ceramic bowls is only $23.99 here. Items with licensed characters are often ridiculously overpriced, but not this time. The lids have silicone gaskets and air vents. A small detail, but anyone who's ever opened a microwave and seen sauce splatter all over the inside will understand how valuable it is. They're cute and practical. Just don't buy them if your kitchen cupboards aren't already full of bowls. 14. Yankee Candle Large Scented Candle. Candles are never priced by the jar, but by the burning time. And that's why this 60-ounce Yankee Candle isn't as expensive as the $39.99 price tag might suggest. 150 hours. That's less than 27 cents per hour of fragrance. Made with soy and coconut wax and a lead-free cotton wick, it burns cleanly, leaving no black marks on the ceiling like those cheap paraffin candles. The sage citrus scent is light and clean, more suitable for the living room than the bedroom, while cashmere is warmer and sweeter. 15. Jones Fully Cooked Chicken Sausage. The first thing I do with any bag of sausage is flip it over to read the back. And this 3-pound Jones bag has only 6 lines. Chicken, water, sea salt, spices, lemon peel, and parsley. No artificial nitrates, no MSG, none of the long list of chemicals usually found in industrial sausage. At Kroger or Target, a small 7 to 12-ounce box of Jones is already $4.50 to $5.50, while the jumbo bag here is $14.99. Per pound, it's about 35% cheaper. It's fully cooked. Sear it for 3 minutes, and breakfast is done for anyone trying to eat clean but reluctant to stand at the stove for long. 16. Lesser Evil Cheese Snacks. Same brand, same recipe, but just a different retailer results in 2 vastly different prices. A 4-ounce pack of Lesser Evil cheese crackers at Whole Foods or Sprouts is $4, while an 18-ounce bag here is $7.99. You can see the difference per ounce is more than double. Organic corn flour, coconut oil, not industrial seed oil, grass-fed cheddar cheese, and 28 pieces for just 130 calories. The crackers are crispy, with a rich cheese flavor that doesn't leave a sticky residue on your fingers like typical snacks. 17. David Barr's Protein Bars. A beautiful nutrition chart doesn't automatically make a product a bargain, and David Barr's is the perfect example this week. 150 calories for 28 grams of protein from whey isolate, with no added sugar. That ratio is almost unrivaled on the shelf. A box of 12 bars costs $24.99, which works out to $2.50 per bar, while buying them individually at the gym or on the company's website costs $3.50 to $4. It's cheaper, but to be fair, it's still the most expensive protein bar on the shelf. It's worth it for those who train hard and need that exact calorie count, but don't buy it just because it's trending online. After eating a gym protein bar, what do you put over your ears? The next pair of headphones is priced lower than even the lowest sale floor on Amazon. 18. Beats Studio Pro. The Beat Studio Pro's list price of $349 is a figure nobody would ever pay. Amazon often drops it to $200 during sales. But $179.99 here is even lower than that. And this is the regular price, not a short-term promotion. It boasts a 40-hour battery life, active noise cancellation with transparency mode, a USB-C port for lossless music playback, and a processor that runs well on Android devices as well as iPhones. The ear cushions are snug, making them more suitable for gym-goers, but if you frequently take long-haul flights, the Bose pair above is much more comfortable. 19. Logitech Combo Touch for iPad. There's a funny story with the Logitech Combo Touch keyboard case for the iPad. It's $119.99 at the warehouse, but $109.99 on Costco.com, exactly a $10 difference for the same box. Regardless of how you buy it, you're still saving $40 to $50 compared to the Apple Store, where this line is listed from $160 to nearly $200. It has a multi-touch trackpad, 4 viewing modes, a detachable keyboard, and the best part is that it draws power via the smart connector directly from the iPad, so you never have to charge it separately or search for a Bluetooth connection every morning. 20. Bose SoundLink Home Speaker. This is where I have to pull the brakes for you. The Bose SoundLink home speaker looks beautiful. An anodized aluminum shell, a woven fabric wrap, and the two colors, warm wood and cool gray, look like Scandinavian furniture rather than a speaker. The sound is classic Bose, with warm bass and a 9-hour battery, and you can pair 2 for a stereo setup. The $179.99 level for an aluminum body Bose speaker is a comfortable figure compared to the SoundLink lineup average. Buying it now won't hurt. But for those not in a rush, just write its name in your notebook. At the end of the year, Bose usually has promotions for their portable speaker line, and coming back then will get you a little more benefit. The next item is for anyone planning to set up a home security system. It's a bargain to buy, but watch out for this hidden fee. 21. Blink 2K Security Camera Bundle. The Blink 2K camera package looks very generous at first glance. A video doorbell, 3 outdoor cameras, 1 indoor mini camera, and a Wi-Fi extender, all for $259.99. It boasts a 2K sensor, a 143-degree wide-angle lens, 2-way audio, infrared night vision, and an IP65 casing for protection against rain and sun. However, the actual battery life is shorter than the recording box, especially in high-traffic areas where the cameras wake up constantly. And if you want to save video for later review, you have to pay a monthly subscription fee, which isn't included in the $259.99 price tag. 22. Cuisinart Single-Serve Coffee Maker. How long does cold brew actually take? 12 to 24 hours of soaking in cold water. That's why it has a sweet finish and low acidity. So when I see the text, cold brew under 5 minutes on the Cuisinart box, I know immediately the machine just brews it strong and then cools it down quickly. A completely different thing. Otherwise, $69.99 for a compact machine that runs all K-Cup pods, has 4 cup sizes, a 48-ounce reservoir, and a 3-year warranty is about $30 cheaper than it is at appliance stores. If you need a quick hot cup every morning, it's fine. If you expect a taste like at a coffee shop, you'll be disappointed. 23. Smart Smoke Detector. When you get home tonight, do me a favor. Take the smoke detector down from the ceiling and flip it over to find the embossed manufacture date. The sensors inside are only sensitive for 10 years, yet most homes in the US are still hanging the original ones installed by the previous owner. If it's over 10 years, this Kidda unit here for about $100 is an item I suggest not being stingy with. It warns with a voice rather than just loud beeping, detects both smoke and CO gas, connects to Wi-Fi to alert your phone directly, and integrates into the Ring system. CO gas is colorless and odorless. That is where the danger lies. 24. Timber Ridge Camping Chair. Outdoor gear is cheapest at the end of summer, not the beginning, a rule that repeats every year as warehouses make room for fall-winter items. The Timber Ridge folding chair is a prime example right now, down from $49.99 to $34.99. It features a powder-coated steel frame, abrasion-resistant 600D polyester fabric, a weight capacity of 150 kilograms, and insulated side pockets for drinks on long fishing trips. The $15 discount is included in this week's coupon. 25. Casual Living Lap Desk. This $29.99 folding lap desk is the kind of item where my advice is almost useless. And I say that seriously. The fine-grained wood laminate top, memory foam core, machine-washable cushion cover, tablet slot, and cup tray are all good. But whether it feels comfortable or awkward depends on your elbow height when sitting, which is different for everyone. The only way to know is to lug it over to the display sofa in the warehouse, sit down, and place your hands in the correct typing position. Those 30 seconds decide whether it becomes a companion or an item that sits in the closet after 3 weeks. 26. Viral Crocs Backpack. 3 colors were on the shelves, now only black remains. Pink and gray sold out before I even arrived, which speaks volumes about the hype surrounding this $49.99 Crocs backpack. It feels really solid in the hand. The one-piece molded EVA plastic means you can wipe it clean with water. The zippers are smooth and not loose, and the characteristic eyelets allow you to attach gibbets badges if you like to tinker. Just one thing the online videos don't mention: it's slightly smaller than a regular backpack, only fitting a 13-inch laptop and a few odds and ends. Don't even think about carrying it on a business trip. 27. Armor All Complete Car Care Kit. Try doing the math at AutoZone. Car wash soap, tire and rim shine, interior UV protectant, glass cleaner, microfiber towels, and a dedicated sponge. Buying everything separately would total over $35. Plus, you'd have to hunt through 4 or 5 different aisles. This 8-piece Armor All kit gathers everything into one box. $26.99 is cut to $18.99 during the summer coupon cycle. For someone who likes to clean their own car on Saturday mornings, this is a no-brainer. Anyone into the cold plunge recovery trend should pay attention. The following item is deeply discounted, but there is an ongoing cost. 28. Life Pro Cold Plunge System. $900 dropped to $700, a reduction of exactly $200, which is what made me stop and stare at the Life Pro Chilled Immersion Bath for quite a while. The 12,200-watt chiller pumps water from 77 degrees Fahrenheit down to 37 degrees Fahrenheit, has a capacity of 105 gallons, so even a tall person can lie down comfortably, plugs into a standard 110-volt outlet, and comes with a pump and filter. Under $700 for the whole set is a real market-breaking price. Just remember that the machine needs to run almost continuously to maintain the temperature, so your electricity bill next month will go up, plus the cost of filter replacements and regular water treatment. 29. Homedics Sauna. The 97-cent ending on the price tag of the Homedics Sauna is what I saw even before the number. That ending means Costco is truly clearing inventory, not just doing a casual discount. And once this batch is gone, they won't restock it. From $299.99 down to $179.97. A cut of over 40%. It has a multi-layer insulated fabric tent, a steel frame that sets up or folds down in 3 minutes, a 2-liter stainless steel boiler, and a remote control to adjust heat and the timer. Pair this with the cold plunge tub above, and you have a full hot-cold therapy cycle right at home. Yet the total for both is still less than a 1-year spa membership. 30. All-in-one HP Omni Studio 27-inch. $400. That's the amount that makes people pull out their cards, forgetting to read the most important line on the HP Omni Studio's 27-inch display. From $1,399.99 down to $999.99. That line says Full HD. A 27-inch screen with only 1080p means you can see every pixel, jagged text, and blurry movies from an arm's length away. At that price point, a screen of that size should be 4K. The Core Ultra 5 chip with 16 gigabytes of RAM is acceptable, but HP's all-in-one laptops aren't known for their durability, and a broken screen means the whole machine is ruined, not just a replacement. Just remember these 3 things and you'll be able to go shopping alone. A price tag ending in 97 means the warehouse is really clearing out. The batch code on the bottom of the cosmetic jar can be checked on batchcode.org, and the production date is embossed on the back of the smoke detector. And what about you? What item at Costco have you regretted buying the most after bringing it home? There are items on today's list that Costco is selling for less than their wholesale cost. They don't advertise that, but when you see the price tags, you'll understand why I come back here every week. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. Samsung 65-inch Mini LED 4K TV. Samsung's Mini LED TVs rarely go on clearance before November, yet today it's sitting here in the middle of the year with a price tag of $899.99 after a $300 discount. The 4K AI processor automatically optimizes the image for each scene, instead of applying a hard preset like regular TVs. And the 120 Hz refresh rate is something you'll really feel if someone in the house plays PS5 or Xbox Series X. I looked at that price tag twice because I didn't think I'd see it at this price outside of Black Friday. 2. LG 55-inch Mini LED 4K TV. With the same $300 price reduction but a lower starting point, this LG 55-inch Mini LED 4K TV goes from $1,099 to $799. And if your living room has plenty of natural light, this is a practical reason to stick with this one instead of Samsung. Dolby Vision IQ plus Dolby Atmos in a TV under $800 is something you'd have needed to spend at least $1,400 for 2 years ago. WebOS is more user-friendly for non-technical users, and that's something rarely mentioned when comparing these two brands. 3. Food Saver Vacuum Sealer Kit. This machine is down from $100 to $69.99, and if you routinely buy meat in bulk at Costco, it actually pays for itself within a few months. Vacuum sealing extends shelf life by 5 times compared to regular Ziploc bags. The freezer burn on that piece of salmon or ribeye you bought last month won't happen anymore. The kit comes with a built-in bag cutter and roll storage right inside the box, so there's no need to buy anything extra right away. A $30 discount down to $69.99 is a price point I haven't seen since the beginning of the year. And I'll be straight with you, this next item isn't for everyone. But if you're running short on kitchen space, it's a different story. 4. Ninja Flip 10-in-1 Toaster Oven. The name Flip might sound like a marketing gimmick, until you see it actually stand upright and save over half the counter space compared to a conventional toaster oven. Ninja is clearing this out from $180 down to $129.99, and it has 10 functions in one unit, including air frying, roasting, and baking a 12-inch pizza, meaning your old oven and air fryer can make room for something else. Fast convection heating, an easy-to-wipe stainless steel exterior, and that flip-up design didn't rack up millions of views on TikTok by accident. 5. Ninja Deluxe Kitchen System Blender. 1200 watts isn't just a number printed on the box to look good. That's the power capacity Ninja's 6-blade Pro Extractor assembly needs to crush ice into snow in seconds instead of minutes. And it's also why this blender can handle everything from morning smoothies to nut butter to grinding meat without overloading the motor. Costco is clearing it out from $160 down to $119.99, and at that price point for a 1200-watt system with a durable BPA-free Triton pitcher, it's hard to find direct competition. A 4.8-star rating from over 10,000 buyers isn't rare for Ninja, but a $119.99 price tag is much rarer. 6. Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 FE Tablet. With an original price of $449.99, it's down exactly $200 to $249.99, and the tech community is calling this a historical low for this line. The real reason is the S Pen included for free in the box, whereas standard Samsung styluses usually sell separately for $50 to $70 elsewhere. No need to charge the pen because it works via active electromagnetic resonance. Additionally, with a smooth 90 Hz screen, a unibody aluminum frame, and IP68 water resistance, these are specs you would have paid at least $450 for 2 years ago. 7. Acer Spin 15.3-inch touchscreen laptop. A 360-degree hinge sounds like marketing until you actually use it in a meeting and rotate the screen toward the person sitting opposite you without pushing the whole machine across the table. Acer is clearing this spin-out from $699.99 down to $499.99. And at that price, for a touchscreen Full HD IPS laptop from a brand known for durability, it's hard to find a direct competitor under $500. The aluminum-magnesium alloy chassis is lighter than standard plastic and more durable in long-term reality, something you'll only realize after a year or two of use. And the next two things are both for your ears but serve two completely different purposes. 8. Skullcandy Stomp XL Bluetooth Speaker. IPX6 means you can place this speaker by the pool without worrying about splashes. 16 hours of battery means it survives a long picnic day without needing a recharge midway. Skullcandy is clearing the Stomp XL from $150 down to $99.99, and at that level, JBL or Bose speakers with the same features usually start at $130 and up. LEDs that sync to the beat might not be for everyone, but if you have an outdoor party, this is something that does its job without you needing to control anything extra. 9. Shokz OpenFit 2 Open-Ear Headphones. An open-ear design that doesn't plug into the ear canal might seem strange until you're running on the street and can still hear the car behind you without taking the headphones off. That is the reason the US running and cycling community ranks Shokz as irreplaceable. Costco is selling the OpenFit 2 from $180 down to $119.99, a $60 savings. The medical-grade silicone ear hooks hug the outer ear rather than clamping into the ear canal, so wearing them for 3 to 4 hours continuously doesn't cause discomfort, something most conventional headphones can't do for that duration. 10. Skechers Hands-Free Swift Fit. Skechers slip-in technology sounds like marketing until you're standing at the door with grocery bags in hand and slide your feet in without needing to bend down or use your hands. These shoes are down from $39 to $31.99, a $7 drop, and the air-cooled memory foam insole inside is so plush that many people wear them all day standing without feeling foot fatigue. These aren't shoes for someone wanting to show off a brand, but for someone who wants life to be a little less complicated. And at $31.99, that's why they sell faster than anything else on the Costco apparel racks. 11. Adidas Tricot Jacket and Pants. The Adidas 3-stripe tricot set never goes out of style, and Costco is selling it at $14.99 instead of the usual $19.99. The prime green recycled polyester keeps its color through many machine washes without pilling. That's something you only realize after 6 months of wear, not when holding it in the warehouse. Whether buying for a kid's PE class or weekend wear, it fits. And at this $5 discount, buying a few extra backup sets isn't unusual. 1232 Degrees Women's Ribbed Pant. 32 Degrees is the Costco brand that no one advertises, but everyone who buys it comes back for more. These ribbed pants are down $3 from $13 to $9.99, and the 4-way stretch ribbed fabric combined with high-end spandex is unbelievably soft for a price under $10. High stretch ribbed light tummy control. They fit well without being tight. Wearing them for yoga or sitting all day on a long-haul flight is equally comfortable. Thousands of 5-star reviews in Costco groups are no coincidence with these pants. There is a small detail at the cuff of the neck shirt that anyone who exercises on a cold morning will immediately understand why it's important. 13. Mondetta Women's Full Zip Jacket. Mondetta isn't a brand name everyone knows, but this full zip jacket is down $5 from $18 to $12.99. And it does one thing many $50 workout jackets still don't do well. It hugs gently without restricting movement. Thumb holes at the cuffs are a small but truly useful detail for cold morning runs, and zippered pockets keep your phone secure. It's no coincidence that sizes S and M sell out first every time they hit the shelves. That's the most realistic signal of its quality. 14. Eddie Bauer Men's Utility Pant. Eddie Bauer doesn't make cheap gear, so the $5 discount from $20 to $14.99 for these water-resistant nylon spandex blend pants is a number worth stopping for. Not as stiff as specialized hiking pants, not as thin as regular fabric, they sit right in the middle in every sense. Plenty of pockets without looking bulky, and light water resistance enough to handle a drizzle without worrying about getting soaked immediately. The durability of Eddie Bauer's nylon fabric over the years is beyond debate. 15. Jack's Women's Girlfriend Button-Up Shirt. This Jack's button-up in a girlfriend fit is down $3 from $13 to $9.99. The 100% rayon fabric is naturally soft and cool, with a youthful 3/4 sleeve that pairs with almost everything in your closet. This isn't a wear for one season then toss item, but a basic that never goes out of style. Style it with jeans for work, shorts for the beach, or as a swim cover-up. A shirt like this in regular fashion stores usually starts at $30 or more, and here you are paying less than a third of that. 16. Huggies Plus and Pampers Swaddlers Diapers. A $10 discount per box doesn't sound big until you calculate that a family using 2 to 3 boxes a month saves up to $30 per month, which is over $300 a year. Costco is pulling both Huggies Plus and Pampers Swaddlers down from $52.99 to $42.99 at the same time, and the 12-hour absorbency plus breathable fabric to prevent rash is the practical reason these two names have held the #1 spot in the US for decades. 17. Kirkland Baby Wipes. 900 count divided into several small packs with individual lids, down $4 from $21.99 to $17.99. Buying small packs at Target or Walmart on an as-needed basis actually costs much more when calculated per wipe. And the thickness of Kirkland wipes is something anyone who picks them up once notices immediately compared to drugstore brands. Alcohol-free, paraben-free, and made from biodegradable plant-based fibers. Buy once and use for months without a second thought. And the next shampoo and conditioner brand is usually only found in hair salons. But today, Costco is clearing them out in a completely different way. 18. Nexus Hydration Shampoo and Conditioner Set. Nexus is not a drugstore brand. It's a salon-grade line you're more likely to see at a hair salon than a supermarket. And Costco is clearing out a set of two 32-ounce bottles from $35 down to $22.99, a $12 savings. Protein fusion technology with elastin protein repairs damaged hair from the inside, and it's silicone-free, making it safe for color-treated or chemically processed hair. Two 32-ounce bottles last quite a while. This is a salon experience at home for less than the cost of one salon visit. 19. Aveeno Lotion. Dermatologists in the US recommend Aveeno more than most ordinary lotion brands, not because of advertising, but because the natural prebiotic oat extract actually locks in moisture for 24 hours without feeling greasy or triggering sensitive skin allergies. A 2-pack of 24-ounce bottles is currently down $4.50, from $17.99 to $13.49, enough to last a whole family through winter without running out midway. Fragrance-free, fast-absorbing, and safe even for young children. 20. Rock Water Cream. 2 jars of Rock Water Cream are down $8, from $30 to $21.99. Used for 4 to 6 months, they work out to less than $4 a month for a full morning and night hydration cycle. Hyaluronic acid provides instant hydration, plus retinol helps fade fine lines in a lightweight water gel formula that doesn't clog pores or cause oiliness or breakouts, suitable for all skin types. Equivalent hyaluronic acid lines from other brands usually start at $40 for 1 jar, which is why beauty bloggers call this a perfect dupe. 21. Gillette Custom Plus 3 Razors. A 30-count box, enough for a whole year without needing to remember to buy more. And the price is only $21.99 after an $8 discount from $30. That works out to less than 75 cents for a 3-blade razor with an aloe lubristrip, while buying individual packs at a drugstore usually costs double that. 3 independent blades adjust to the contours of your face, and it has a non-slip rubberized handle. This is the kind of item you toss in the cart without thinking twice, simply because there's no reason not to. 22. Just Bare Chicken Chunks. The Costco community calls it Chick-fil-A at home. And not without reason. 100% antibiotic-free, fresh, whole muscle chicken breast with a breading so crispy that many people in blind tests literally can't tell the difference. Put them in the air fryer for 10 minutes and you're done. Original price, $19.49, down $4. Now $15.49 for a 4-pound bag, enough for several family meals. Chick-fil-A is $5 for a small portion. You can do the math on the difference yourself. The next item is something many people drink every day, but are paying 3 times more for than buying it here, and they don't even know it. 23. Premier Protein Shakes. $1.33 for a shake with 30 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, and 160 calories. Buying the same brand individually at 7-Eleven or Target usually costs $3.50 to $4 a bottle. Multiply that by 18 bottles, and the difference speaks for itself. Costco is clearing 18 packs out from $31.99 to $23.99, an $8 savings, and this is why this line sells out faster than almost anything else in the food section every time it's discounted. Drink it after a workout, mix it with morning coffee, or use it as a snack replacement. 24. Kirkland Coffee Pods. 26 cents per pod of 100% Arabica Keurig-compatible coffee, whereas Dunkin' pods of the same type at Target are 64 cents a pod. Multiply that by 120 pods, and you are saving nearly $46 on just one box of coffee, which is why this 120-count box, down $8 from $40 to $31.99, doesn't sit on the shelf for long. A fragrant dark roast that brews in under a minute, enough for a whole month of morning coffee without having to remember to buy more. 25. Liquid Death Mountain Water. Looking at the can, everyone thinks this is an energy drink. Actually, inside is just natural mountain water, packed in infinitely recyclable aluminum cans instead of plastic bottles. Down $4.50 from $17.69 to $13.19 for 24 cans, aluminum cans stay cold longer than plastic bottles. And this brand is the fastest growing in bottled water history. Not because of the taste, but because people prefer holding it over anything else at an outdoor party. 26. Oreo Mini Frozen Sandwiches. Open the freezer and take one, then go back for 2 more before you even realize it. That's the actual experience with this 24-count box. Rich vanilla ice cream sandwiched between 2 crunchy Oreo pieces, a mini size just right for 1 bite without the guilt, and $6.59 after a $3 discount from $9.59 is a price that makes you toss an extra box in the cart without a second thought. If you have kids at home, 24 pieces actually isn't as many as you think. 27. Klipsch Reference Cinema Dolby Atmos 502. $800 off on a speaker set, from $1,799 down to $999, and that is the largest discount on today's entire list. Tractrix horn technology plus upward-firing Dolby Atmos channels create 3D surround sound from above that most soundbars, regardless of price, cannot replicate. Vibration-resistant MDF cabinets, copper-spun woofers, and at $999.99 for the full 5.0.2 set, the home theater community is calling this a twice-a-year opportunity, and they are not wrong. Don't wait until you see the dentist to think about the next item. I'll explain why in a moment. 28. Philips Sonicare Protective Clean / Essential Clean. Dentists in the U.S. named Sonicare first when asked, and not because of advertising. 62,000 vibrations per minute clean plaque in a way manual brushing cannot replicate mechanically, and the pressure sensor automatically slows down when you press too hard on your gums. A 2-pack is down $30, from $130 to $99.99, which works out to $50 per brush. And a visible improvement in gum health after 2 weeks is something many users report, rather than just a marketing figure. 29. Iris Heavy-Duty Side Entry Stacking Bin. Anyone who has ever unstacked a whole pile of bins just to get one thing at the bottom understands immediately why this Iris side-opening door is important. Down $6 from $15 to $8.99, made of impact-resistant polypropylene, seals out dust and mildew well, and at this price, buying several at once to line a garage or storage room isn't a decision that requires much thought. 30. Norsk Gym Foam Exercise Mat. Clearing out from $35 down to $19.97, a $15 savings, and 0.79 inches of high-end EVA foam is enough to absorb the impact of dropped weights without leaving dents on your floor. Interlocking jigsaw edges assemble without glue or tools, with a double-sided anti-slip texture, and it's waterproof so you can wipe it down after a workout in seconds. Under $20 for a 6-piece set that covers a home workout corner, and this clearance price won't last long. 31. Hefty 12-piece shrink pack combo. This is clearing out at $8.97, down $11 from the original $19.99 price, and 11 bags plus a hand pump included in the box is a combo. I haven't seen this cheap for the shrink pack line. Compressing up to 80% of volume means the winter comforter that takes up half your closet now takes up no more space than a pillow. It has a double-zip airtight seal, is waterproof, and is mildew resistant, and the one-way valve is compatible with all standard vacuum cleaners without needing to buy anything extra. Every time Costco does a clearance, it's a chance to buy exactly what you need at a price that normally isn't available. But those opportunities wait for no one. I've filtered through today's list already. The rest is up to you. Subscribe so you don't miss the next clearance, because Costco might just drop another round. The simultaneous price reduction of numerous items is no coincidence. Behind that figure lies a calculated inventory clearance sale, and very few shoppers ever stop to notice the true pattern behind it. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. Charmin Ultra Soft. Charmin Ultra Soft is dropping from $29.99 to $23.99, a straight $6 reduction without cutting any corners on quality. The great thing about toilet paper is it never expires, so this is the type of item you should stock up on whenever you see a deep discount. Thicker rolls mean using fewer rotations per use. The savings actually come from the frequency of repurchase, not just the price on the shelf. For homes with septic systems, this line is also completely safe, so there is no need to worry about future clogs. 2. Zero G by Technor Apex Hose. Anyone who has struggled with a stiff rubber hose, spending forever untangling kinks before watering a flower bed, will immediately understand the value of a hose that is half the weight of standard ones. Zero G is currently $6 off, from $32.99 down to $26.99. Its rust-proof aluminum couplings mean you won't be replacing it every year, and the self-retracting structure helps with quick storage instead of exhausting your arms coiling it by hand. In truth, a $6 discount is not rare. Similar retractable hoses from Flexzilla also hover around $30 to $35 on Amazon. If your old hose still works, waiting for another sale won't hurt. 3. Apple AirPods Pro 3. Costco's online bundle for the AirPods Pro 3 has an original price of $249.99, but that figure already includes AppleCare Plus for accidental damage protection, rather than just the standalone price of the earbuds. A $50 discount brings it to $199.99, meaning the out-of-pocket cost is nearly identical to the base price elsewhere without extras, effectively making the warranty coverage free. Active noise cancellation is noticeably improved, and call quality is much clearer in noisy environments, making this ideal for those using older generations with degrading batteries. The next item features a warranty 3 times the standard length. 4. Samsung 55-inch M70H. The difference with this Samsung M70H isn't the price reduction, but the 3-year extended warranty exclusive to Costco, 3 times longer than the manufacturer's standard warranty. The mini LED backlight provides vibrant colors and a wider viewing angle than regular LED TVs. With a $150 price reduction from $799.99 to $649.99, it falls right into the budget segment despite its high-end technology. Comparing prices for the same mini LED TV at Best Buy or Walmart, the listed price is usually close to Costco's original price before the discount. So the $150 difference plus the 3-year warranty is a real advantage, not just a psychological one. Many people double-check the price when trying it out in the electronics section. 5. Nature-Made Triple Omega 369. What discourages many people from taking fish oil is the unpleasant, fishy smell. But this Triple Omega line combines all 3 essential fatty acids into one capsule without that aftertaste. It meets USP standards, meaning it's genuinely tested for purity, not just empty advertising claims. Reduced by $5, from $24.99 to $19.99, a bottle of 180 capsules lasts almost 3 months, making it significantly cheaper than buying smaller bottles at the pharmacy each month. 6. Liquid IV Hydration Multiplier. Liquid IV Hydration Multiplier is $6 off, from $29.99 down to $23.99, just as the hot season arrives, the time of year this item sells best. CTT technology helps the body absorb water and electrolytes faster than plain water. For those who garden, hike, or exercise outdoors, the feeling of exhaustion from dehydration will be noticeably reduced after one packet. It contains added B vitamins and vitamin C with no preservatives, so regular use is not a major concern. 7. Kirkland's Signature Fully Cooked Crispy Wings. It is no coincidence that this box of chicken wings was chosen for the back cover of this coupon book. It is a sign that Costco is betting big on the prepared food item that sells out fastest every summer weekend. The 4-pound box is currently $14.99, $5 lighter than the previous $19.99. The wings are pre-marinated and fully fried. They only need reheating for less than 15 minutes for the skin to become crispy again as if fresh from the pan, while the meat inside remains tender and juicy. They are perfect for family backyard BBQs, watching football with friends, or a quick dinner when you don't want to deal with grease in the kitchen. 8. Health Aid Kombucha. Per bottle, the price of kombucha here has dropped below $1.80, less than half the price of buying singles at regular supermarkets, which typically range from $3.50 to $4 a bottle. This is why regular kombucha drinkers always wait to buy the large cases. It is $4 off, from $13.99 down to $9.99. The sweet and sour flavor is distinct, making it a great soda replacement for those cutting sugar, and the live probiotics significantly support digestion after a greasy summer meal. If you are preparing for a road trip this summer, do not miss the next section. 9. Frito-Lay Classic Mix. The most annoying part of buying snacks for the family is buying a whole box of one flavor and having leftovers because someone doesn't like it. This classic mix box solves that by grouping Lay's, Nacho Cheese Doritos, and Crunchy Cheetos into individual small bags. It is $4 off from $23.99 down to $19.99. Small bags also maintain crispness better than large open ones, making them a near requirement for the car trunk on long trips or during summer when kids are home all day. Per ounce, this variety pack is more expensive than buying 2 large bags of Doritos and Cheetos combined. Unless you need portion control for school lunches, this is paying for convenience, not a steal. 10. Nescafé Taster's Choice. Freeze-dried technology preserves nearly the full coffee aroma and dissolves quickly, even in cold water, without leaving residue at the bottom of the cup, which is why busy office workers love this Nescafé jar. It is $4 off, from $18.99 down to $14.99. One large jar lasts several months. Each cup costs only a few cents, making it much cheaper than hitting a coffee shop every morning without sacrificing too much flavor. 11. TCL 65-inch QM6K Pro. Standing in front of the 65-inch screen in the electronics section, many people have to take a step back to see the entire frame. Quantum dot technology combined with mini LED provides brightness and deep blacks usually only found in much more expensive TV lines, yet the price here is only $529.99 after a $70 discount from the $599.99 original price. A 3-year Allstate warranty is included for free, and the high refresh rate smoothly handles fast-motion scenes in action movies or live weekend sports. With such a large size, this TV almost entirely replaces an evening at the cinema right in your living room, without the need to wait in line for tickets or worry about seating. 12. Dyson V15 Detect Total Clean Extra. The Dyson shelves are emptier than usual this week, and the reason is right on the price tag, $150 off, bringing it to $599.99 from the original $749.99. A laser light mounted on the cleaner head reveals fine dust particles on hard floors that the naked eye can never see, while the suction power automatically adjusts based on actual dust volume instead of running at a fixed level and wasting battery. The extra version also includes several specialized attachments for crevices and mattresses, making it ideal for pet owners or those prone to pet allergies. With such a rare, steep discount for this high-end line, it is no wonder employees are constantly running to the warehouse to restock. 13. Advil liquid gels. Unlike hard tablets that take time to dissolve in the stomach, Advil's liquid-filled ibuprofen capsules dissolve almost immediately, which is why this line always tops the Costco pharmacy counter during sales. The 240-count bottle is $5 off, from $22.99 down to $17.99, making it significantly cheaper than retail pharmacies despite the same formula and 200 milligram strength per capsule. For those with work stress headaches, back pain after gardening, or sudden toothaches at midnight, having this bottle in the medicine cabinet provides peace of mind, avoiding a frantic run to the store after it is closed. A gentler option for the stomach awaits in the next section. 14. Tylenol Extra Strength. If Advil does not agree with your stomach, this is a safer alternative, thanks to 500 milligrams of acetaminophen per caplet, which does not cause gastrointestinal irritation like the NSAID group. The 350-count double pack is $4 off, now $17.99 from $21.99. Enough for long-term use for the whole family, without needing emergency trips when someone gets a sudden fever in the middle of the night. This is always among the most stockpiled medical essentials at Costco, especially for large families or homes with seniors requiring regular health monitoring. 15. Kirkland diapers. If you see an odd-ending price on the Kirkland diaper shelf, don't ignore it. It's a signal that items are being cleared to make way for new packaging, while the internal absorbent core quality remains the same. The price is $34.97, down from the original $44.99. And since quantities vary by location, many branches have entire pallets wiped out within hours of the liquidation price posting. Families used to this brand should buy before the old version disappears entirely, because once out of stock, only the new packaging at full price will remain. 16. Ninja Creamy Deluxe 11-in-1. It's no coincidence this machine has become a summer kitchen sensation, with countless social media videos showing it transforming solid blocks of frozen fruit into silky smooth ice cream in just a few minutes of high-speed blade rotation. With 11 automatic programs, from rich gelato to refreshing Italian shaved ice, it's discounted by $30 to $149.99 from its original price of $179.99. The real value lies in its ability to control the amount of sugar added in each batch, something store-bought ice cream never allows. The deluxe version is mostly just following social media trends, while the original creamy version, without the deluxe label, still performs almost all the functions at a significantly lower price. For occasional weekend ice cream making, the regular version is sufficient. 17. Lumify Redness Reliever. Do a little math before skipping this product. The 2-pack of Lumify at Costco costs nearly the same as a single bottle at an outside pharmacy. That is the number to look at, rather than just the $6 discount from $35.99 to $29.99. The 0.025% brimonidine tartrate ingredient targets eye blood vessels directly without causing rebound redness when the effect wears off, a common issue with many standard eye drops. The effect lasts up to 8 hours, making it perfect for those at a computer all day or preparing for an important event when eyes are tired from lack of sleep. 18. Mikasa 5-piece picture frame set. Few people bother to wander to the back corner of the home decor section, but that is exactly where the Mikasa frame set is hidden, marked for clearance due to a design change. The price is $19.97 for the 5-piece set, down from the original $29.99, which averages to less than $4 per metal-rimmed glass frame, a price point usually only seen in much lower quality segments. The design is minimalist with slim borders, suitable for hanging family photos in the living room or displaying on a desk without searching through expensive decor stores. The summer wish list for DIYers has a tool duo topping the chart in the next part. 19. DeWalt 20-volt Max Combo. Have you ever calculated the price of buying a DeWalt drill body plus the battery and charger separately? The total usually far exceeds the $129.99 this combo is selling for after a $30 discount from $159.99. The included tool bag contains both a hammer drill and an impact driver, 2 20-volt max batteries, and a fast charger. The brushless motor ensures durability and less battery drain during continuous weekend home repairs. With home renovation season at its peak, this set is nearly a must-have in the garage for any DIYer. 20. Bronze Series 9 Sport Plus. Every time a brand launches a new shaver line, the old line immediately drops in price, and the Bronze Series 9 Sport Plus is currently in that cycle. The price is $159.99, down $40 from the original $199.99. Sonic technology automatically adjusts to beard density in different facial areas, providing a close shave without nicks or redness. It is completely waterproof, so it works for both dry shaves and wet shaves with foam, making it convenient for home or travel. Real-world performance is not inferior to the new model, currently selling for double the price elsewhere. 21. Huggies Plus. A $10 coupon applies to both lines, bringing size 1 to 2 Little Snugglers from $39.99 down to $29.99, and size 3 to 7 Little Movers from $49.99 down to $39.99. This is a Costco exclusive version, with 15% more absorbency than the standard Huggies line. The Gentle Absorb liner with thousands of tiny pores helps babies sleep through the night without worrying about leaks. The four-way stretch material fits snugly around the baby's waist without leaving uncomfortable marks and contains no diaper rash irritants. With the high-count boxes plus this discount, many families choose to buy several boxes at once to avoid midweek store runs when diapers suddenly run out. 22. Brondell 740 iNugget Ice Maker. From $399.99, this machine has dropped to $319.99. The $80 difference is enough for many home mixology enthusiasts to pull the trigger as soon as they see the price tag on the shelf. It produces 44 pounds of nugget ice daily, the soft, chewable ice typically only found at major restaurant chains, preserving drink flavors instead of diluting them like standard household ice cubes. The elegant glass front fits right on a kitchen counter, and the self-cleaning system plus overflow sensors make maintenance nearly zero. For summer outdoor parties, having this ice source at home is a major upgrade over running out to buy bags of industrial ice mid-party. The next product helps in flipping eggs or searing fish with significantly less oil. 23. Tramontina Tri-Ply Clad Non-Stick. The 3-layer metal construction bonded from base to rim is a feature usually only found in premium brands. Yet this Tramontina set is selling for just $54.99. $15 lower than the $69.99 original list price. It transfers heat quickly and perfectly evenly, completely eliminating hot spots that cause burning even when cooking on high heat. The durable PFOA-free non-stick coating makes flipping eggs or searing fish with less oil visibly easier. The heat-conducting aluminum core, combined with an induction-ready stainless steel exterior, works on all cooktops. The 3 sizes in the set meet most daily cooking needs for a family. 24. Starbucks Pike Place Medium Roast K-Cup Pods. Waiting in line for a cup of Pike Place at a shop costs several dollars each time, but brewing at home from this 72-count box brings the cost per cup down to just over 50 cents, a gap large enough that many offices buy whole cases for the entire team. The box currently sells for $41.99. $10 cheaper than the original $51.99. The medium-roasted Arabica beans maintain the bold signature aroma of the famous Pike Place line, and the sealed pods keep the coffee fresh, much longer than ground coffee left in the air. Brewing with a Keurig takes less than a minute, making it cleaner and faster than using a drip filter every morning before work. 25. Ninja Crispy 5-in-1 Air Fryer. The transparent glass cooking chamber is what makes this Ninja Crispy stand out from the crowd of typical air fryers, as you can see the browning of the food without opening the lid and losing heat. Newly on the shelf, the price has already dropped from $159.99 to $124.99. A $35 difference rarely seen for a newly released product. It integrates 5 functions, from air frying to baking, roasting, and crisping, cutting up to 75% of oil compared to traditional frying, while keeping food crispy outside and juicy inside. It is easy to clean after cooking, suitable for busy evenings needing a quick family meal. 26. Goldfish Cheddar Crackers Variety Pack. Naturally baked rather than fried, this is why many parents feel more secure choosing goldfish as a snack for their children over other fried snack options. The large 45-count box is currently only $11.99, $3 lighter than the $14.99 list price. Made with 100% real cheddar cheese and no artificial colors or flavors, the small packs are convenient for school or picnic baskets without worrying about crumbs falling throughout bags or backpacks. With back-to-school and summer vacations approaching, this is practically a default item on the shopping lists of mothers with young children. 27. Shark Power Detect 2-in-1 Robot Vacuum and Mop. The charging base of this robot automatically suctions out the dust and can hold up to 60 days worth before needing to be emptied, meaning for 2 full months, you almost don't have to lift a finger for daily floor cleaning. Today's price of $449.99 is $150 lower than the original $599.99, the steepest discount in the home appliance section so far this month. The laser system avoids obstacles accurately, automatically recognizes floor types to adjust suction or water levels, and the brush roll is very effective at preventing hair tangles. It is perfect for pet owners or large floor areas needing frequent cleaning when the homeowner has little free time. A case of European candy that grocery store owners often clear out whenever there is a deep discount. 28. Kinder Bueno Hazelnut Cream Chocolate Case. Whenever there is a steep coupon, this Kinder Bueno case is often cleared out not just by families hosting parties, but also by small grocery store owners buying to resell for profit. The price falls from $19.99 to $14.99, a $5 difference, but enough to create a shelf-clearing effect. It features a crispy wafer shell, rich hazelnut cream inside, and a coating of premium milk chocolate that melts like true European standards, rather than imitation flavors. The large case is divided into 20 individually wrapped twin packs, easy to store in the fridge, and convenient for sharing or saving as snacks during a busy week. 29. Huggies Natural Care Baby Wipes. 99% of the ingredients in these wipes are triple-filtered pure water, plus aloe and vitamin E. They are alcohol-free and paraben-free, providing gentle cleaning without drying out a baby's skin, even when used multiple times a day. The large case of over 1,000 wipes sells for $19.99, down from the previous $24.99. Meeting the need for months of use without worrying about running out. The balanced pH is suitable for the sensitive skin of newborns, and adults can also use them for hands or light makeup removal. Many parents have the habit of buying 2 to 3 cases whenever this price support program appears on the shelf. 30. Sonos Sub Gen 4. The Sonos Sub Gen 4 subwoofer currently carries a price ending in .97, specifically $499.97. A massive $300 reduction from its original $799.99 price. This price ending is a sign of rock-bottom clearance decided by warehouse management, not a regular promotion, so quantities vary by branch and availability is not guaranteed. The base is deep and solid, remaining distortion-free even at max volume. Pairing it with a Sonos soundbar upgrades the entire home audio system without the need for messy wires across the room. Every time you go to Costco, remember to bring the habit of slowing down before putting items in your cart. Check the expiration dates on packaging. Compare the unit price per ounce with other stores instead of just looking at the total. And don't be afraid to leave empty-handed if the item isn't truly worth the money you are about to spend today, even if it is right in front of your eyes. There is a layered discount mechanism at Costco that very few people read the fine print on to fully exploit. The more items you buy from the same brand, the deeper the discount. I will show you how to exploit it right in this video. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. Dyson V15 Detect Cordless Vacuum Cleaner. The green laser on the suction head can detect even the finest dust particles invisible to the naked eye, a detail that sets this Dyson apart from ordinary vacuum cleaners. Originally priced at $749.99, it's now discounted by $220 to $529.99, a discount I rarely see Costco offer on this high-end model. The motor spins at 125,000 revolutions per minute, and the HEPA filter captures up to 99.99% of dust particles as small as 0.3 microns. 2. Samsung Galaxy Book 4 Laptop. Right in time for the back-to-school season in the middle of this month, Costco is offering a $200 discount on this thin and light laptop line, from $997.99 down to $797.99 exclusively for members. It features a solid aluminum casing, a full-size keyboard with an integrated numeric keypad, and syncs well with the Galaxy ecosystem if you already use a Samsung phone. This belongs to the exclusive Executive Coupons program, not a year-round mass discount. 3. ImSpa Mono Inflatable Hot Tub. The drop-stitch material inflates rock-hard for a sturdy feel, almost like a real wooden tub, yet it can be folded away when not in use. That is the point I find most valuable about this round tub. Original price, $799.99, $200 off down to $599.99, less than 1/10 the cost of building a permanent outdoor tub. It features massage air jets, an automatic UV water sanitizer, and a waterproof handheld controller. For anyone who wants a relaxation